Africa before the gods, the lost creation, myths of the continent before the Bible, before the Quran, before even the oldest temples of Greece or the first scribes of Sumer. Africa already told the story of how the world began. These were stories of stars, of spirits, of creators who shaped man from clay, from breath, from the sound of the drum. But over time, they were silenced, buried under foreign faiths and rewritten histories. Today, we're uncovering the African creation stories that predate the world's religions, stories that shaped civilizations, science, and the human soul. Before we go deeper, subscribe to uncover more of Africa's hidden knowledge and spiritual legacy. The Dogon and the Star of Creation. In the cliffs of Mali lives a people called the Dogon. For thousands of years, they've carried a story so mysterious that modern scientists still can't explain it. According to Dogon tradition, the universe began with Amma, the supreme creator. From Amma's cosmic egg came the stars, the earth, and the spirits of life. But here's what stunned researchers. The Dogon have, for centuries, described a star called Po-Tolo, invisible to the naked eye, orbiting Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. They knew it was small, dense, and took about 50 years to orbit Sirius, long before modern telescopes discovered Sirius B, a white dwarf star. How could an ancient African tribe know this? Were these stories simply myths, or memories of knowledge passed down from an age when humanity understood the stars far more deeply than we do today? The Zulu story of creation. Further south, among the Zulu of southern Africa, the story begins not with a god in the sky, but with the heartbeat of the earth itself. In the beginning, there was only Unkulunkulu, the one who came first, dwelling in the heavens with the spirits. When he struck the ground with thunder, life burst forth from beneath the earth. Humans, plants, and animals rose from the ground, not fallen beings, but earth-born children of the divine. To the Zulu, lightning is not just a storm. It's the voice of creation still echoing through time. This story reverses the Western idea of man being banished from paradise. In Africa, man emerges from it. The earth is not a prison but a womb. The Yoruba story of Obatala and the clay of life in West Africa, among the Yoruba, the story of creation begins with a divine mission. Olodumare, the supreme being, sends the Orisha Obatala down from heaven with a snail shell filled with sand, a white hen, and a palm seed. Obatala pours the sand onto the endless waters below, and the hen scatters it with her claws, forming the first dry land, the sacred city. Then, using clay, Obatala shapes the first humans. But tired and thirsty, he drinks palm wine and falls asleep. While he sleeps, other deities complete the task, and some of the humans are born imperfect. When Obatala awakens, he vows to protect them forever. And so, in Yoruba belief, the divine resides in all creation, especially those who are different. It's a philosophy of compassion, balance, and unity, one that predates most moral codes known to man. The common thread. Across Africa's hundreds of cultures, from Egypt's Ra sailing the solar bark to the Akan's Niame breathing life into humanity, one truth remains. Creation is not a single act. It's a rhythm. It's continuous. The ancestors, nature, and spirit all share in it. These myths aren't primitive. They're poetic physics. They explain the universe as alive, connected, conscious, and divine. So the next time someone says the story of creation began in the Middle East, remember the Dogon, who mapped the stars, the Zulu, who heard creation in thunder, the Yoruba, who shaped life from clay. Africa didn't borrow its gods, it gave birth to them. If this opened your mind, subscribe, because we're only beginning to rediscover the spiritual science of Africa's past.